everybody, my name is Salma, and today we're going to have a chat, a very important chat, about something that we all need to do. We all have this eternal part of ourself, our higher self, our God self, our soul, this part of us that never dies. And this part of us guides us through our intuition, through meditation, through sending us feelings and messages, and even external signs. So we're always constantly receiving this guidance, but a lot of us don't know how to listen to this guidance. We don't know what to look for, and we've been taught to actually ignore this guidance. But why would we ignore the highest, most divine part of ourselves? This part of ourselves came here to have this human experience. And it wants to have this human experience where you, your human self, is listening to your divine self as well. So these two energies are working together. But a lot of us let our human self just take over, and we don't know how to listen to our higher self or our soul. It's almost like getting a car. And you hop in the car and you're so excited and you're about to take this car on your most wildest adventures. You're gonna go drive to live your dream life in this car. But all of a sudden, the car just goes into autopilot and starts driving itself. And you're sitting there pressing every button, doing everything you can to get this car to start doing what you want it to do. So that's my little example of how your soul, your higher self, is trying to drive your human body, your human self to your ultimate life, your ultimate purpose, your ultimate joy, your ultimate happiness. Your human does not have enough intelligence to do that on its own. Let's be real here. Humans are like little babies, There's so many moments where maybe I'll get upset about something, and the higher part of myself is like, okay, that's not really a big deal, but let me acknowledge my human self and give it the love and the care that it needs so that this emotion can pass through and we can move forward. So you work with these, you have to learn how to work with these two parts of yourself. The part of you that knows more, that is divine, that is connected, that is intuitive, and then the part of you that's just this animal, this human. And we're here to experience both. We're here to balance both of these energies and get them to work together. And when you get these energies working together, you get to live this divine, this magical life, the life you've always wanted to live. And you're constantly receiving feelings, intuitions, external guidance to what you're supposed to do next, where you're supposed to go, what is the right path for you, how to heal this thing that you're trying to heal, whatever it may be. We're always receiving this guidance. We just have to learn how to listen. So take the time to sit with yourself and say, I allow my soul, my higher self, my God self, to be in charge of my human self. Make that known, make that an intention, and start listening. Start listening to how you feel, the thoughts that pop up, maybe your gut feelings, your instincts, how you react to certain people, how certain people make you feel, how places you go make you feel. Start tuning into this part of yourself that is not in this 3D physical world, the part of yourself that senses things, that knows things. Do some meditations, quiet your mind, start listening to this voice, because it's just a whisper. And the more and more you practice, the more you'll hear this higher part of yourself and receive the guidance. And don't be afraid of this higher part of yourself. This higher part of yourself is pure love. This higher part of yourself is like the parent your human has always wanted and needed. It's full of love, it's full of support. It wants you to be abundant. It wants you to live the life of your dreams. It wants you to do everything that you have always wanted to experience. It wants to bring beauty and magic into your life. And I can honestly say it from firsthand experience. The more I meditate, the more I listen to my intuition, the more I connect with my divine self and just listen and pay attention to the energy and what I'm feeling. And the more I nurture myself, my human self, your higher self is never going to abandon your human self. If you're, just like I said earlier, if you're not feeling good about something or your feelings are hurt, you don't just ignore yourself. Give yourself the time. Say, oh wow, that hurt my feelings. Why did that hurt my feelings? Have this dialogue with yourself and figure out what it is that bothered you. Let yourself feel the pain and release it. And that is your higher self helping your human self heal and come back to love. The more love you feel, the more grateful you feel, the more joyful you feel, the more connected you are to this higher part of yourself. So practice feeling those positive emotions. Tune in with yourself during the day. Ask yourself, how am I feeling in this moment? How am I feeling right now? Is this how I want to be feeling? If it's not, then work with yourself and practice feeling more positive, feeling these good emotions. It's just a practice. Sometimes we have these habits where it becomes our state of being, the way we feel. It's just like our go-to program. We are always used to feeling a certain type of way. And the only way you're going to change that is to look at it and say, oh, I'm always feeling this way. That's interesting. Let me practice feeling a different way. And the more and more you practice, the more and more you pay attention, the more and more you do that, the more it becomes your state of being, what you're feeling all the time. And all it takes is awareness, paying attention, and practice. I feel this way. How do I want to feel? I want to feel this way. Okay, why am I feeling this way right now? Is there even a reason, or is it just a habit of feeling this way? If you think about it and there's no reason for you to be feeling that way, then think of some beautiful, positive, happy, joyful things and connect with that energy and practice feeling that. And that also gets you in touch with this divine higher self. Your divine higher self is pure love. The more loving you are towards yourself and others, the more you are connected. But don't forget that you have to be loving towards yourself. You come first. You fill your own cup. Once your cup is full, it overflows, and other people can drink some of that beautiful energy that you have within yourself. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. I think it's probably the most important thing you can do. Let me know if you have any questions below or if there are any videos that you would want me to make. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.